Access granted.
Situated here. Okay. Alright, well, hello there everyone. It is me again, SuperNerd, and I am here to share with you some, thoughts I have been pondering of late. My first blog was pretty boring, I realized, and I wanted to get something better out there. This time I want to really, get our feet wet, as they say. This time I wanted to talk about a very philosophically oriented topic. The debate over the choice between cake or death. What some don't realize is that it is actually an age-old question which philosophers have debated on for centuries, from the Egyptian thinker Socrates to the Norwegian scholar Greg Hillitsberg. It is difficult at best, you must realize, to add anything new or revealing to this timeless debate, but it drew my interest via its contrast of complexity in structure versus its apparent surface value. As I began to delve into intense research and theory development, I found myself spending very long hours awake, sometimes held from the reaching fingers of slumber by a mere cup of Java mixed with a vault soda. The sheer number of computations and recalculations I have performed during the last few days left me fatigued beyond compare. Yet I pushed on, giddy with the revelations stemming from my progress. At times I would take a break, rest my mind by either reading the dictionary, and at times I simply played myself in a game of chess. However, I always seemed to win, which didn't really make it very fun. Hang on real quick, let me get a drink of water. That's good. Alright, okay, yes, anyway, to evaluate cake and death side by side, one must first assess each by layers, beginning with computing the square footage of a layer of icing on the cake to the relative size of a 6-foot plot's top layer of dirt sized down to a 1/5 ratio. One finds, as pretty much as expected, very little difference, especially when discussing a mud cake. Beyond the physical, still to be considered is the amount of enduring psychological impact, aligning the elevated levels of torturous fright occurring as the individual slips from physical realms with a graded observance of the stirrings and the stimuli of the tongue as it embraces a piece of moist, delicious cake. Cake. Anyway, yeah. So, finally, there's the calculations themselves, which I'll get right into. I'll do my best to break it down for you. First, let's let death equal psychological X, and cake equal psychological Y. The initial observations of the argument are symbolized as 2.25 pi divided by 13 is equal to 6 multiplied by the square root of 42 and then divided into z. Mixing this into the rest of the discussion, we arrive at an equation of psychological x, such that x is a natural number between 3 and 17 divided by pi cubed is equal to 13 divided by 6 times z plus the cosine of 2.25 pi multiplied by the complement of psychological y. Yeah, drink of water, man. Yeah. I have to be Yeah. Have to be careful not to swallow at the same time you breathe. Yeah. Anyway, despite having made all that progress, however, I stumbled upon a problem. Because the first half of the equation is dependent on the theory of inverse equivalence of bicentrifugalism, it cannot be tested, making the whole computation a load of horse snot. By default, I must conclude that cake equals death. Unless, of course, the cake is a pineapple cake, in which case it is inferior, and death takes the preeminent position. Well, there you have it. I hope you will find it useful. Now you can debate with your friends about the cake versus death issue, and not feel ignorant on the subject. Until next time, everyone, may your flash drives always be spacious. Where's that water? I'm like thirsty. Yeah. Come get an ambulance.